Sparkling entertainment. CITV Weekends. Sponsored by Sequin Art.
Okay, it's like this. There's a tribe living by a river, and in the river there are crocodiles. The tribe has one particular piece of wisdom passed down through the generations. It goes like this. If you happen to meet a crocodile, don't stick your head in its mouth. Every now and then, and who knows the reason, people ignore this advice, which is sad, because they die, but very stupid, because they were warned. They had a choice. The moral of the story is this: you can't afford to be stupid. There are crocodiles. Are you okay? Fraz? We were, all just wondering if you were upset about something. You seemed to leave a bit suddenly. Well, anyway, I thought that was fun.
43.
43 what?
0.
So who got the 43?
Hey! And there he is, the man of the moment. Congratulations, Coach. Like what I saw on that court today.
There's something I'd like you to do for me, Colin.
Name it, Coach.
The next time the Junior Gazette All-Stars turn out to strike unholy terror into the hearts of our unworthy and trembling opponents, there's just one tiny thing I'd like you to do.
What's that, Coach?
Wear a strip!
You don't like this?
43-0?
Oh, good. Finally sunk in, has it?
What about my goal?
Yeah. What about Linda's? Nice moves there, boss.
Did you see the look on Bill's face? I just whacked it right past him.
Right in the net.
Yes, you're quite right. I'd totally forgotten about Linda's big moment.
Whack!
One tiny point. Does it bother either of you at all that Bill keeps goal for us?
Well, yes, actually. I mean, he hardly moved. He just stood there staring, like he couldn't believe it was happening.
Well, you were fast, boss. You were slick.
I was, wasn't I?
Even the other team were cheering.
Oh.
Fraz, I better tell you something. I haven't actually played football before. I mean, I wouldn't have played today if What's-His-Name had bothered to show up. Where was What's-His-Name?
Which one's he?
The guy who wasn't there.
Oh, right.
I'll kill him if I can figure out who he is.
Hey, come on, Coach. Go easy on yourself. Most of your team hadn't even played before.
Except Spike.
Well, yeah, except Spike.
Spike's an expert. He loves football. He's played it all his life.
Well, would it have killed you to be more specific?
Who's in the toilet?
Huh?
You opened up, right? So who's in there?
Did you know then?
Know what?
Doesn't matter, just a thought. Tell me about the football game. It seems a little out of character.
It was Fraz's idea. I went along with it because I thought maybe we could all do some kind of joint activity. I wasn't supposed to be playing, of course. what's-his-name didn't make it.
Linda!
If someone's in my toilet, I want to know what they're doing.
She has a passion for detail.
You're very quiet in there.
Which is quite a skill.
Hello? Hello, who's in there?
Get an ambulance. Linda, get an ambulance!
What's his name? That's when I knew. I could just see it all. The way it would go. The logic of it.
Linda, ambulance!
I knew it was bad. I didn't know it would be the end.
The end of what?
The Junior Gazette.
Tell me about the dream. You don't want to talk about it?
Later.
Tell me about the boy you found then. How did that make you feel?
Angry.
Nothing else? He could have been dying.
He didn't have to be. He took the drugs. His choice. His problem. There are crocodiles.
Tell me about the dream, Linda.
No.
You're late.
You're fired. I win.
You remember what's happening today?
We plan and discuss the next edition and I make people cry. How did I do? Julie, there's a man sitting in my chair.
They're from the magazine. The publicity piece Colin set up. What do you think of him?
Neanderthal.
And I saw him first.
Julie, about your taste in men.
Yeah?
Get some.
What's wrong with my taste in men?
Julie, you were the official pin-up at the last prison riot. Do you think it's good for this paper's public image to have a bunch of lifers on a rooftop waving signed photographs of the assistant editor?
So what happened in here you don't want anyone to know about?
And what makes you think something's happened?
Well, I tell you the press are here and you immediately search the toilets. And then you mention our public image for the first time in living memory.
You're good. I may have to kill you.
You went to the toilet with the press here. Think of your image.
Spike,
She'll be with you in a moment.
what happened to the hypodermic?
Well, we took it to the hospital, obviously. They had to know what he was on.
Look, guys, can keep your voices down. This has negative publicity potential.
And in answer to your other question, Gary's in a very bad way.
Gary?
Gary is the member of your staff who's probably dying. Tell me you haven't forgotten.
Oh, what's his name?
Meeting room.
Why are you so angry with me?
He might die, Linda. Do you understand that?
I understand.
Because it looks to me like all you can see here is a PR problem for your newspaper.
We agreed last night this stays secret.
I didn't agree, Linda. I just happened to be in the room while you were talking. Get the difference?
We can't afford for this to get out. We sell to school children. We recruit at schools.
So why don't we do the job we're supposed to do? Drug abuse is an issue. Why don't we tell them about the dangers?
Drugs can kill you. What a headline. Next week, why it's bad to fall off high buildings. People do things because they're dangerous. We'd be as good as advertising.
Do people do that?
Some people. Stupid people. And who needs them?
Why has it taken me so long to realize you're just as big a monster as you seem to be?
David.
Who is David?
A jerk.
A jerk?
Just someone who tried to hurt my paper. Just someone I killed.
Thought it went a bit better this time.
Hang on. I will too shortly.
Please stop doing that.
If you explain just one thing, why do you insist on constantly scoring against us?
It was personal. Spike and I are fighting and you had him in goal.
How do you feel, Coach? Tired but proud?
Colin, let me explain just one general point about the game of football.
Oh, hey, sure, Coach, shoot. I do still regard myself as a beginner.
No matter how badly your team are doing, you are not, under any circumstances, allowed to change sides.
Look, we beat you. Deal with it.
Shut up, Colin.
Talk about a sore loser.
See you guys in a moment.
OK, Fraz, I read you. You want me back on the team.
What do you want here?
Well, scene of the crime, right?
Who told you? Who told you?
You tried to hurt your paper?
David, you mean?
David, yes.
It's hot in here.
You're uncomfortable.
I'm warm.
Tell me about David. How could he have hurt your paper?
I thought we were talking about Spike and the magazine.
For now, I'd like to talk about David.
David Jefford was a guy on the news team who blackmailed me.
Blackmailed you?
It was the early days. We were still at school. And we cheated a little on absence notes and homework copies. David threatened to report us if I didn't promote him.